It is Wednesday, lunch with the leaders. It's a little after the top of the hour. I am Frank, and I will be your host for today. And we've got a full house, so welcome everyone. Today, I think we're going to have an open mic day. We've got a lot of things that I want to share with you, a lot of things that I want to talk about. And let's go ahead and start with the biggest thing. Oh, goodness gracious. All right, Jeff, what are you seeing on my screen?
Pro affiliate training. Pictures of Myrtle Beach.
Okay, the pictures of pro affiliate training. Okay. Well, by now, if you've read the, what in the world is going on here? I didn't want that. Okay. I don't know exactly what just happened, but why not? Why
well, the
not?
picture on there says if you paid for a ticket. So that's the slide you got on. Now you've got the email on.
There's where I wanted to be. Can you see due to COVID-19 lockdown, Jeff?
Yes.
Okay. So due to COVID-19 lockdown, I guess that's what caused it. That anyone who's already purchased a ticket, you'll get a full refund, and just watch for our next scheduled seminar. But you don't have to wait. Your Easy Pro affiliate license are still on sale, and you can still take advantage of the home study course. The Easy Pro license was $997 of the $1,997. So there's really no reason not to become a pro agent. And the reason I say that is because there are going to be thousands more people who are struggling under this, the restrictions of COVID-19 to try to keep their businesses open. And they are looking for any glimmer of hope. And you can bring that glimmer of hope to them. I'm trying to watch the 3 people waiting. I'm trying to watch the room and admit people as I can. Diane in Denver. All right, welcome guys. We've already started recording, but it's okay. So what I'm saying is due to the COVID-19 lockdown, we're not going to have the training in Myrtle Beach, but that should not stop anyone from moving forward and becoming a pro agent. Now, my goal with this company is to build this company up into a number of smaller franchise-like businesses. And what I want to do is I want to be working with the franchise owners. I'm using the word franchise just to make it easy to understand. That's not actually what we're talking about. We're actually talking about a franchise-like business. We will not make you jump through the hoops that a franchise business makes you jump through. We're going to make this very, very simple, very easy to operate your own business. And it will be, in essence, your own business. It will be with the Easy Pro license comes 14 different products that we will be paying for out of your application fee. So the fee is not just going to profit, it's actually going to give you a sizable return on your investment. Speaking of return on your investment, whereas the pro agent fee is only $997, with one single sale, you can make your entire investment back. Plus you'll still get to keep all of the bonuses that we throw in. And there are many, many bonuses, 14 of them to be exact, that we'll be throwing in and helping you become more successful. So please do not hesitate to let me know if you want to be a pro agent. Now, about a month or two ago, we had a week-long session of people who wanted to be a pro agents. I think most of the people who are on this call were on that week-long call. And we never came to an end. We never made the presentation to you where you could actually sign up, pay the $9.97, and actually get the license and everything. We never got that far because there was some question about how we were doing it. All of those questions have been resolved now. So I'm thinking about doing another home study course, but it cannot even begin to compare with what a live training would be like. I mean, it just couldn't even begin to compare. The best we can do is about an hour a day, and we might do it for 4 days or 5 days in a row. And I'd want to get some feedback from you guys. If number one, do you want to be a pro agent? Number two, do you want to get $1,500 commission instead of $1,000 commission? Number three, do you want to have a team underneath you? We've already started breaking up the email list, and right now Ron is sending out 30 names at a time. In the Baker's Dozen, I promised everyone 10 names. Well, we're giving out 30 names at a time just to expedite the process of getting these existing agents up and running quickly, and also getting clients that may or may not have been funded. They might have not been funded. And the best client to get funded is somebody that's got declined once before in the past. If they've been declined by us, that means they more than likely have been declined by everybody. And if we can now go back and tell those clients our criteria have changed drastically, and we can now approve people that we couldn't even touch before, that's a great, great opportunity for you to go back to people who at one time or another applied for a loan through us for something or other. People's desires don't go away. The deal might have gone away, but their desire for the deal usually stays for a long time. So do we have any questions about how we'd go about signing up as a Easy Finance agent? Anyone have any questions about that? Okay. So we've made it extremely easy for everyone. All you have to do, everyone can apply and just follow the process. It's really, really simple. And you get your non-government emergency funding. In case you don't know, when you apply as a reseller, you get the funding up to $10,000, expandable up to $100,000, and you get 100% commission when you sign people up. So in case you didn't know that, that is available when you sign up as a reseller. To sign up as a reseller, it does cost $249.97. And as I said, you get up to $10,000 if you've got a good FICO score. But wait a minute, Frank, I got a terrible FICO score. Duh, what business are we in? We do credit restoration. We do 3 flavors. We have credit repair, which is the cheapest. We have credit restoration, where we rebuild your entire life story. And then we've got credit sterilization, where we sterilize any bad or negative thing that's pulling your credit down. So we have 3 different flavors to choose from. So if your credit score isn't where it needs to be and you apply today, in 45 days or 48 days from now, you can go back and reapply. And if we've put you through the credit restoration program, you should be jumping up at least 100 to 120 points. So wherever you are right now, just mentally add 100 to 120 points to that, and then figure out how close to that $10,000 you're going to get. So that's how you should look at that as a reseller. Now, if you also wanted to be as a reseller, you also get a merchant license as well. So you not only get the money, but you also get a merchant license as well, so that you can accept credit cards. Why would you want to accept credit cards? Well, because everyone who gets the merchant license pays by credit card. So it only makes good sense that you would want to have a merchant account so that you can collect your credit cards. So this is the best way. Now, if somebody simply wants to be an agent, wants a merchant account, and they don't want to resell the program, it's $99.97. And again, this person up here gets 100% of that $99.97 when you sign people up. And how many people want to be signed up? Everybody that's right now hurting for money, if you contact these people and you explain to them that this is non-government emergency funding that they can qualify for and get right now, they can be qualified in 35 to 45 minutes. They can get funded in 3 to 5 business days. If you don't feel comfortable saying that, say 8 to 10 business days, because glitches do happen. We have found a bunch of hiccups. So sometimes it happens really quick. Sometimes little things take a long time. So 8 to 10 business days is still blazing fast to get their money, but they will get their money at least 8 to 10 days, sometimes 3 to 5 days. All right. So any questions about becoming a agent, a reseller, or just a user? Any questions about that? Either one. Okay, hearing the deafening silence, I'm going to assume that my microphone is still on. Yeah, and no one has any questions. Okay, so there's no personal guarantee. Can anyone tell me what that means? No personal guarantee. Anyone?
Exactly what it says.
So what does that mean?
Nothing is guaranteed.
You don't have to guarantee the money.
Right.
So you can sign for it, but you don't even have to guarantee it. All right. No income verification means they're not going to ask you how much money you make. You're not going to have to provide them any bank statements. You're not going to have to provide them any tax returns. And there's no minimum FICO. Everyone is going to get approved. Now, there is a FICO minimum that they're not talking about. The lower your FICO score is, the less of the $10,000 you receive. So if you're down around 4s and 5s, you're probably not going to get as much money as you would like to get. You might be getting $300 or $400, $500. If you're smart, you take that $300 or $400, $500, you buy the credit restoration program with that money for yourself. You put yourself through the credit restoration or credit repair, either one, $79 or $188, either one. You put yourself through one of those two programs, and if in 48 days you've got 120 points higher, now you're in the 650, 700 range. Now you're going to get a whole lot closer to that $10,000. So there's no minimum FICO, but they pay you based on the FICO. But nobody's going to get declined for bad credit. Everyone's going to get approved. All right. And no one is turned down. It doesn't matter what business that you're in, except anything that's illegal, obviously, anything that's adult or gambling. Those are only 3 criterias that they don't want anything to do with. And you might ask me, well, then how about marijuana? Well, it's My internet cable is unstable, is what they just told me. All right. How about marijuana, you might ask? And the answer is it may be legal in some states, but it's not legal in all states. So consequently, it's considered illegal at this point. How about magic mushrooms, hallucinatory mushrooms? I understand in some states they pass that those are now legal. So who knows where we're going to go with that. That is a humongous market that we may tap into at some time. I do have some companies that will touch it if you really need it. You just have to ask for it. But this particular company won't. So if you had a foreclosure in your past, it's okay, no problem. If you had late pays in your past, it's okay, no problem. If you had your car repossessed, it's okay, no problem. And if you've had a bankruptcy, again, no problem. So with all of these no problems, why wouldn't every single person on this call and every person that hears my recording, I send it out to 5,000 people a week, why wouldn't every one of those 5,000 people, including everyone on this call today, why wouldn't you be selling this thing every single day? You should be signing up for the resellers program and you should be selling it every single day. There are people who desperately, desperately, desperately need this money right now, today, desperately. They need this money. You should be contacting the people that are all around you. Every single business that's around you is desperately needing this money right now, today. And why shouldn't you be getting 100% commission? If it's 100, if it's $99.97 and that's all you sell them, that's fine, because this is not how we'll make our money. Let me repeat that. This is not how we're going to be making our money, not $100 a pop. This is a door opener. People like to buy from people that they know, like, and trust. And if you put $10,000 in somebody's hand who's struggling right now today, when they get on their feet a little bit, they're going to know, like, and trust you. And they're going to want to do business with you. And they'll do the credit repair that you have to offer. And they'll do the unsecured funding that you have to offer. And they'll apply for the $100,000 unsecured that you have to offer. And they'll apply for the lease programs that you have to offer. You see, if you use this as a door opener, it will open untold many, many doors for you. You may only help one little person, but that person may know 100 other people. And but word of mouth advertising is the best possible advertising you can get. So these people will absolutely love you because you saved the day for them. So I think that everyone on the call today and everyone that hears my voice should be wanting to sign up as quickly as they can for the onest.app/EZFI. That'll put you on as a reseller, and you will be able to you'll be able to receive 100% of every deal that you write up. In addition to that, it opens the door for you to sell every other product that we market. Every other product will be available to you. And let's face it, everyone wants a six-figure lifestyle. And if you sell all of the products that we offer, you'll be easily well on your way to a six-figure lifestyle with just the simple products we sell. And I haven't even mentioned real estate yet. I mentioned all of the business products. I haven't even mentioned all of the business products. Some of them I mentioned, but we have many, many business products. And then we have literally hundreds of real estate products. We like to stick with the four main ones, and that's the 125% buy, fix, and flip. Oh my God, nobody has that. You're the only one. That's an exclusive to you. You are exclusive. We have 100% CLTV. Very, very few people have any inkling or idea how in the world we're pulling off 100% CLTV with no documentation. That's a no doc loan. Remember up here, no, 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 all the way down. Same with that one. No, 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 all the way down. Someone had something to say? Go ahead. I'm preaching. You know, I don't want to preach. I want to communicate. Okay. All right. So join us next time in Myrtle Beach. I don't know when it's going to be. Obviously, it's not going to be December 6th. And by the way, I can tell you, it will not be 1997. The $1,000 was the room, the food, the room to sleep in, the transportation, the entertainment, and all of the books and all of the course materials and everything. That was the $1,000 of the $997. This is a 4-diamond resort. Only because of COVID and only because of it's in the off season right now, was I able to get that for $1,000. That price should have been double that or more. So the next one is probably going to be $29.97. I hope you can make it to that one. But and if you already, by the way, if you've already signed up for the $997 when we have the next one, if you've already signed up, then you will not have to sign up a second time for that $997. You just get it for what the hotel is. And that's all you have to worry about.
Hey, Frank, can I ask a question?
I wish you would. I told you I don't want to keep preaching.
No, I'm going to back you up to the 100% CLTV. It used to be that it had to be in the city limits of a city of 35,000 or more. Is that still the rule, or has it changed?
No, that's still the rule. Great question. First of all, I want to say that in 100% transparency, full disclosure, in the spirit of full disclosure, that is a product that is reserved for people who want to get rid of the property. It's not for the people who have property that's blazing hot and it's going to sell immediately. It's a property if you've got something that a strip mall and none of the children want it and the dad has passed away, buildings that are in distress or buildings that they don't have enough money to fix them up. That's what those are for. That 100% CLTV is not to go out and buy brand new property that was just built. It could be used for that. It's possible it could be used for that, but it's not probable. You'd have to download the program and read it yourself. Now, this is not the time to go into training on that, so I'm not going to do it. But what Jeff raised a question, a lot of people who were in the boonies have found manufacturing facilities or factories that have been closed down that they could buy for a song, but they weren't in a highly populated area. And this company is private money. It's not a bank, so it's private money, and they want to have the good opportunity to sell that property if, God forbid, you default on it. So if you default on the property, they want to be able to have a quick sale price of X number of dollars that they think that they can get for it quickly, and they want to sell it for as quickly as possible. In other words, like banks, they're not making any money if they're holding on to property. They don't want the property. They want the monthly payments. That's what they want. So anyway, speaking about training, did that answer the question, Jeff? So 35,000 is where we'd like to have, And if it's not 35,000, you got to be a half hour away from $100,000 population. So 35,000 population. If it's less than that, it can't be any more than a half hour's ride to a big city.
Oh, that helps a lot. That's what I was asked the other night, and I was just going to ask you. Yeah, that clarifies the areas, the little towns around the big city.
Yeah, so if somebody can drive to work from the big city to the little town, and that work happens to be a factory or a strip mall or whatever it is, a hotel, whatever it is, as long as it's within a half hour's driving distance, it's good to go.
Okay, thanks.
All right, so join us next time. We can maybe play some golf together. I'll let you guys win, of course. And we can maybe go out on the cruise. This is the Intercoastal Waterway. It goes from, I think it goes from Fort Kent, Maine, all the way down to Key West, Florida. But and it was built during the war to keep the U-boats from sinking our ships. So so anyway, this is a great little river tour, they call it, and we were going to go on a river tour on a floating restaurant, I guess you'd call it. But we were going to go on that river tour up and have dinner on the boat and have entertainment, dancing, and music. Oh well. I've done it once. I know how fantastic fun it was. All right. So the next thing I want to talk about real quick is getting everyone pre-qualified. The first thing we always want to do with everything, even this, is get people pre-qualified. We want to find out what their credit score is like. So that's one of the number one step you would have learned in the training, was get the people pre-qualified really, really quick. We want to pull a soft credit pull. Right here is the short link. If you want to use this short link to get a credit pull, you can do that. I have a much longer link somewhere else where I'm about to go, but you need a soft pull. We need to do a credit analysis, and then we need to fill out the application and then get them funding. That's step number one. I'm going to jump down here. Jeff, watch my screen. Are you looking at pre-qualified identity IQ?
Looking at a motel bedroom.
Okay. It's not what I want you to look at. All right.
There it is. There it is.
Did I make my bed last night, or is that bedroom still, was the bed unmade or what? Okay.
It was made.
Oh, good. Okay. All right. So I'm going to continue to just send this out to people until they put it in a 3-ring binder, because this, you need to understand and you need to know these steps. This was part of the training that we were going to have. What we're going to do is, I guess we're going to have to do half-hour or 1-hour trainings, and I'm going to have to do many more 1.5 hour or 1 hour trainings, so that I get everybody trained up to where they need to be. Last week, we talked about you guys purchasing the unsecured business funding masterclass. That was part of what the training was going to be. The real estate masterclass, those are available in our back offices. If you don't know how to find them, I can help you with them. You need to get those master classes because they go into great detail of all of the products that we sell. Also, you need to get familiar with your back office. You need to be able to whip into that back office if you're talking to a client and the tendency sounds like, hey, these people may be interested in buying something, or I may be able to help them. You need to be able to whip into your back office immediately. Now, when I was doing your jobs, I used to keep that back office open all the time. as a tab on my computer. And then when I was talking to people, if the conversation was going in that direction, I could just hit one tab and boom, I was there. And I could start filling out applications or talking about products that would potentially help them. So you need to know the steps by heart. So you need to print this out, glue it on your mirror, whatever you have to do. You need to know these steps by heart, how to input the leads in your back office, how to provide how to get the best phone numbers and how to get the best emails from the people so that they don't give you bogus phony emails and bogus and phony telephone numbers. Ask Ron. It is wicked frustrating to try to call some of these people and they've given us a bogus phone number, and you call people and they have no idea who you are or what you're calling for. And it's not any fun to call the wrong numbers. So you have to make sure you're getting the right numbers. We also have to get a credit report. Now, I would have taught you, if you were with me, I would have taught you that you log into the credit report, you log into Identity IQ, and when the screen comes up, you ask the client the questions that are on the screen. Don't let them do it. If you do, they'll never get around to it. That's the problem that I always had when I was in your position. When I was a salesperson, I always had the problem that I would send them the link, and did you get around to it yet? Oh, no, I'll do it tonight. How about tomorrow? How about next week? How about next year? If you do it right then and there while they're on the phone, you can ask them the information that Identity IQ is asking. You fill it in, you save it to your desktop, you send them a copy, you send me a copy, or better yet, upload the copy into your back office in input leads, and you're good to go. That client is ready to rock and roll. No downtime, okay? And you can tell them about the 7-day $1 trial. Last thing I'm going to talk about, because I'm way past the half hour. So what I want to talk about is credit, income, assets, and property. When we're talking about our real estate products, not the business products. The business products, I've covered them pretty well. When we're talking about the real estate products, we, of course, want the credit report, which I've already discussed. We also want a driver's license or some other kind of ID so we know who we're actually talking to. If we're doing the unsecured business funding or if we're doing the personal term loan, we're going to want pay stubs. If some of the real estate loans, not all of them, some of them will be looking for bank statements, just to make sure that the guy is who he says he is and he's actually had some experience doing what he says he's doing. We sometimes also want to know about if he has other property. Why? Because I had somebody call me yesterday who wants to rekindle a connection that I've had for years. They've stopped doing business with brokers, and now they want to come back to doing business with brokers again. But they don't want to come back the way they were. They don't want newbie investors. They want people that have done 1 or 2 deals in the past. So we got to know what kind of other property they have or have done, whether they have any stock or bonds or retirement accounts, because these are all ways that we can get them more money. Okay. When we're working with the appraisal, we want to know whether they have a good current appraisal. Most of the time we can use an appraisal if it's less than 6 months old to start the process, but we're going to probably order one anyway. A broker's price opinion or comps usually come from a real estate agent or a broker, and will tell us, they'll give us a good guideline. We can start the process with those. Pictures, pictures, pictures. We're not in that town. So wherever that town is, we need to know what it is we're buying. We need to know what it looks like, what the street looks like, what the property looks like from the street, what the street looks like from the property. We need to know where we're buying property. Then we also need to have quotes on the rehab. Whatever the rehab process is going to be, whether it's lipstick on a pig, kitchen carpet and paint is what I do. I always say kitchen carpet and paint. You're in and you're out in a week, and the property is ready to be resold or flipped or rented, whatever you want to do with it. If you get into major surgery, we need to know what the quotes are, because many times major surgery can go way over budget, making a beautiful, perfectly profitable sale into a loser. And if you lose money on it, you might want to walk away from it. Okay. I would like to know what the use of the property is going to be. Is it going to be a rental? Is it going to be owner occupied? Is it going to be a strip mall? Is it going to be a factory? Is it going to be a gas station, convenience store? And we want to know what the ARV is. Yesterday, this company that called me up telling me that they want to give us 100%.
Fuck, I thought we were doing merchant lines of credit. Now we're in the real estate.
I'm sorry I changed lanes without signaling. Yeah, we're doing merchant lines. Yeah, we're doing merchant lines of credit. That's the door opener. We're going to use the merchant line of credit to open the door and give us the opportunity to sell all of the other products that we have. We have many, many, many products. Merchant line of credit. Diane is exactly right.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's where we started. Merchant line of credit is where we started, and that's the door opener. And that only pays $100 commission, Diane. When you get into a commercial building, you might get $20,000 commission. Which would you prefer?
The 20.
Oh, I figured you'd like the $100 20,000 times.
No, I like 20,000 more.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about here. Last word is the after repair value. The company that I spoke to yesterday that left the business now is coming back to the business. The companies are sitting on cash. Private money is sitting on cash because nobody's been doing anything over the COVID-19. So when a bank or a private hedge fund or a REIT, a real estate investment trust, if they're sitting on cash, it's not doing them any good. The only way that they can make money is if they lend it out. Otherwise, it's not doing them any good. So they went away for a little while. Now they came back. And as I started to say, the company that I spoke to yesterday said they will give us 100% of the acquisition price, 100% of the rehab price, as long as it's the after repair value is 65, the 100% equals 65% of the after repair value. To put it another way, if you sink $20,000 into a $100,000 home, they're going to give you the $120,000, especially if the home is now going to sell for $175,000 to $180,000 or $200,000. They're going to be very, very happy, which means your investor, listen, your investor will not have to come out of pocket with any money. Listen to it again. Your investor will not have to come out of pocket with any money. He can just buy the property and go to work on it. And if he follows Frank's instructions, he's going to buy properties that need kitchen, carpet, and paint. Go in and change the kitchen to all nice stainless steel and marble countertops, or the marble look-alike Korean countertops. Make it look brand new and beautiful, because the kitchen's the most valuable room in the house. Carpet, get rid of all the pea stain, get rid of the underlayment and all of that stuff. Get rid of all of that. and then go in with a fresh coat of paint. And I'm going to give you $1 million clue right now, $1 million tip. Go down to Dollar General or any dollar type store and get a bottle of vanilla flavoring. What did he say? Vanilla flavoring. And put it in your 5-gallon bucket of white paint before you paint the house. When
That'll
you
give
show
it a nice smell.
when you show that house, the people are going to come in, and especially the woman, because houses are sold to women, not to men. The woman's going to love the kitchen, and the house is going to smell so delicious. She can't wait to move in. I've been doing it for years. Okay, guys. Thank you. Before I go, are there any other questions? Anything that I covered that you don't know or you need more information on?
So, question, about the credit services. Where do we find information about that or signing up for that?
Through me, basically. We have credit repair, which is $79 to start and $120 per month for 6 months. They give you a 12-month service, but you only pay for 6 months. That's credit repair. Credit restoration is $188 to start and $89 a month. They give you 12 different programs to rebuild your life, everything about your life. They give you programs that you can use to rebuild your entire credit profile. And then the last, and that's $188 to start, $89 per month. There's no contract on that one. You can pay as long as you want, or you can quit at any time you reach your goal, whichever one you prefer. If you want to keep running until you get an 850 FICO, you can, or you can quit, when you reach the goal that you want to have. There's no contract. And then the last one is the credit sterilization. Credit sterilization is $2,500, and it's designed to get rid of specific things on your credit report, and it can do it in under 30 days if everything goes well. Sometimes things don't go well. Sometimes there are delays, but by and large, it'll go and get rid of everything in under 30 days. Those are the 3 flavors of credit. So if you need them, contact me, and I will be more than happy to talk to you. Unless you came in under a pro agent, and then guess what? You would contact that pro agent, and they would get the commission, not me. So who am I speaking to?
This is Jay, and that was actually leading to my next question. So if we were working with clients and trying to get those services for the clients, then same process, we would contact you, or how would we, as far as giving them the information?
Yeah, well, by that time you'll know all of them. See, I'm looking to get everyone signed up to become a pro agent. And when you're a pro agent, you have all of these products. Every product that we have, you have available to you. You do not have to come through me. But until you're ready to go that far, it's not written in any back office anywhere right now. But we can get you, when you become a pro agent, you will be signed up for all of those companies. So you get them automatically.
And then that's where that back office comes in that you were speaking about earlier in the call?
Yes, that's correct. Right now, you get a back office that is really a beautiful back office. If you go to whoever brought you to the call, they have a link, and the link is the same as I'm about to say. It's EZ, the letter E, the letter Z, the word financial, the word group, LLC.com/agents, plural, agents, plural. So EZ, financial group, LLC.com/agents. Now, everyone has a number, and whoever brought you to the call has a number. Let's say it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you just add that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then that person would automatically get the credit for you signing up if they're a pro agent. If they're not a pro agent, you'd be signing up at the same level that they are. If at some point in time they decide to become a pro agent, you would follow them. So whoever brings you into the group, you get to follow them. And if you excel past them, they can follow you. Does that sound pretty fair?
It does. And then that process, how long does that take? Is it maybe like once you sign up, it's about a week turnaround as far as getting involved to be able to bring on new clients, or is it?
Oh no, instantly.
Oh, okay.
Instantly.
Awesome.
If you want to call me right after the call, I can walk you through it either on Skype or on Zoom, and literally instantly you can be ready to do business right now today.
Oh, awesome. That sounds good. Awesome.
Okay, it's 1:45. I'm gonna make an outrageous question. Jay, you still haven't told me who brought you to the call. Was it my advertisement that brought you to the call?
Yes, I've been following you for some time. So yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So, Jay, would you like to show the world how easy it is to sign up?
No, I'll probably give the call after.
Okay.
And
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to put you on the spot. Okay. But what I was going to do is just going to have you fill it out and have everyone watch it, because it's literally a 5 minute, 5 minutes to sign up. And I go for another 15 minutes explaining how the back office works. So the whole entire process is 20 minutes and you're good to go. You can start selling right now today.
Oh, 20 minutes. That's not bad at all. Okay. Awesome.
No, it's piece of cake easy. And the back office software that we have is really a beautiful back office. It's very, very professionally done. You'd be very proud to have that back office. So give me a call right after the meeting, and I will walk you through it. And the rest of you guys, I'm sorry, I really wanted to show you how easy it was, but we'll find a victim. I mean, a customer who wants to sign up.
I'll help.
Okay, you already signed up.
Oh yeah.
You can't sign up again. You already signed up.
I want to help demonstrate.
Well, you've already signed up. What I was going to do is show Jay by signing Jay up, and he would, answer the few little questions and boop, 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 done.
Oh, okay.
All right,
see
guys.
some blind man.
All right, guys. Any other questions before I cut you guys free? Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for following us for so many years. Many of you have been following for years. My goal, I'm going to state it forever and ever, my goal is to make as many of you people into pro agents. That makes you a franchise-like business, which means that you have a business of your own that you can run, and you can make the majority of the profit. You'll be making it. And you can have a team that you can train and you can follow, and you can submit deals directly into most of the companies. So, all right, with that, I'm going to say thank you. God bless, and have a great day. What we usually like to do is unmute everyone and then make noise at the end of the call.
Make a lot of noise.
Make some noise.